In a small town, there lived a man named Samuel. Samuel was 50 years old. He was known as hard-working and honest, but inside, Samuel carried a heavy burden. It was the burden of regret. When Samuel was young, he had many dreams. He wanted to travel the world. He wanted to learn music. He wanted to build a life filled with joy. But fear and hesitation always stopped him. He thought, "I will do it tomorrow. I will try next year. There is still time." So he waited, and time passed. He worked at a small shop for years. He earned enough to live, but he never followed his passions. He never spoke his heart. He never took the chances he once dreamed of. One evening, Samuel sat by the river. The water flowed quickly, carrying leaves away. As he watched, he whispered, "Just like the river, my years have gone." He thought of all the times he said no, all the times he stayed silent, all the times he walked away from an opportunity. His heart ached. Why did I wait so long? Why was I afraid? The pain of regret was sharper than the pain of failure. That night, Samuel could not sleep. He kept seeing the faces of people he once loved, friends he never visited again, chances he never took, words he never spoke, and he thought, if only I had tried, if only I had lived with courage. The next morning, Samuel decided to visit an old wise man who lived on the edge of town. The man was known for giving advice that healed hearts. When Samuel arrived, he said softly, "Grandfather, my chest feels heavy. I wasted my life. I chose." The old man listened quietly. Then he smiled gently and said, "Samuel, let me show you something." He handed Samuel a jar full of small stones. "Every stone," he explained, "is one day of your life." He poured the stones out onto the ground. Then he picked up a few stones and tossed them into the river. "See how quickly they disappear? Days are like this. Once they are gone, they never return." Samuel nodded, tears filling his eyes. The old man continued, "But regret is not the end. You are still alive. The river still flows. And while you cannot bring back yesterday, you can choose how you spend today." He gave Samuel one stone. Samuel held the stone tightly in his hand. He felt its weight, and in that moment, something shifted inside him. He realized he still had a chance, maybe not to relive his youth, but to live this day fully. The old man said, "People believe regret comes from failing, but the truth is, regret comes from not trying. If you try and fail, you learn, but if you never try, your heart never rests." Samuel bowed his head. He felt a mix of sadness and hope. He could not change the past, but he could change how he lived from now on. The very next day, Samuel began to act differently. He visited an old friend he had not seen in years. He apologized for being distant. The friend forgave him and smiled. Samuel felt lighter. He joined a small music class in town. At first he was nervous, but when he touched the guitar strings, a spark lit in his heart. It was something he had wanted to feel for decades. He even traveled to a nearby city, something he always postponed. Walking through new streets, hearing new voices, he felt alive again. Samuel knew he could not undo all the years behind him, but he also knew something important. It is never too late to start. It is never too late to take one step. Months later, Samuel sat again by the river. The water still flowed quickly, but this time, he did not whisper with regret. He whispered with gratitude. "Today I lived. Today I chose courage." His heart still carried some pain for lost years, but the weight of regret was no longer crushing, because he was no longer waiting for tomorrow. He was living in today. So remember this lesson. Regret is not about what you failed to do. It is about what you never tried. Do not wait for the perfect time. Do not wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow may never come. Pick up the stone of today and live it fully. If you feel regret, do not let it bury you. Let it push you to act now. Take the chance. Speak the words. Follow the dream. Because the pain of trying is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts a lifetime. Samuel's story is a reminder. Do not let fear steal your days. Do not let hesitation waste your years. Live now. Choose now. Begin now. If this story touched your heart, give it a like and share it with someone who needs this message. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories that guide, inspire, and remind us to live fully. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.